Hello, welcome to the How to Replace Your Social Media Income with Email training. Let's get right into it. I like to keep it quick and snappy. Let's get into it. We have a lot to cover. So welcome to this webinar. This training is sponsored by Million Dollar Email, which you're going to learn more about, but this is my signature email marketing program that is a game changer and the only of its kind in the industry. So I can't wait to tell you more about it. For those who don't know me, my name is Kirsten Roldan, and I am the creator of Million Dollar Email. I'm also a New Rican, which means I'm a Puerto Rican from New York. You will definitely see that in my energy today. I'm an agency owner and coach. I'm an email expert, and I'm a small list boss, which you're going to learn a lot about today. So let's get right into it. We're going to help you learn how email will help you scale to your first 100K to a million, just like I help myself and my clients. The three things you need to make more money peacefully so that your launching and evergreen selling is higher converting and easier, how to make more sales and have more peace with less social media, no matter where you're at today. And I want you to get ready to join the Million Dollar Email program. It is life changing. It's the only way I can describe it. And you're going to see that today where I talk about my clients and how it's absolutely transformed their businesses. But get ready to join the Million Dollar Email program today because there is a limited time bonus if you do that you will not want to miss out on and that we will not be providing at any other time or place. So get ready to join today. Okay, let's dive in. Little bit about me. I have helped people go from 0 subscribers to 100K with email. I have helped people go from dead email lists to 500K with email. I have helped people go from emailing with no results to a million with email. Okay. So who are you and where are you at? You're a coach or service provider that wants to feel unattached to social media and more peace while making your first 100K to a million. You write emails, but they don't necessarily lead directly to sales. You're like, yeah, they're on my email list, but technically they DM me. I don't know if that counts, right? You've got no list and no idea where to start when it comes to welcome sequences, nurturing versus pitching, sales emails, launch emails, funnel emails, all the things, right? You've got a small list and don't know if it's enough to be social media optional to be able to replace your social media income, right? And or you've got a huge list, but it's not making as much sales as it could and or any at all, and you're still relying on social media to hit your goals. And really what's going on is, excuse me, really what's going on is you feel pressured to show up on social media to make sales. You like video, but you're tired of having to show up live during your launches on social media to convert. You feel like if Instagram shuts down, your business shuts down, right? And low engagement is frustrating you. You aren't hitting your sales or launch goals as a done for you provider, and you don't know where to start when it comes to making money with email. And what you want is to actually write an email and it convert. No more doing email just because your coach told you to, or taking an hour to write an email that doesn't even sell. You want booked out, done for you retainers on Evergreen. You want higher converting launches as a coach that aren't exhausting. And you want to not show up on social and still make your first 100K to a million with email. And if you're anything like me, you want more peace, more luxury, and more money. So here's my story. In 2020, I was a busy side hustler and wife. I was working in healthcare, working long shifts, right? And I wanted to grow my business without having to wake up at 4 a.m. because that's what my schedule would have required at that time, to post mini trainings on my stories, engage with 10 new accounts a day, and having to create content every day just to sell. I was depressed. I lived with depression, just ongoing depression. So I was depressed. I was busy. I was not hitting my goals, and video was super hard for me for a bunch of different reasons. I critiqued myself into the ground when I do video, like stop, record, don't like my hair, don't like my face, don't like this, don't like that. Oh, I said that wrong. Oh, I didn't articulate that right, etc. I was just so insecure about video, right? And it made it super hard for me to sell. I grew my email list, right? Because of this, right? Because of wanting to be able to sell without having to do the most. Like I wanted a really simple process of marketing and selling my offer. And so I was an OBM at this time, an online business manager, and I had a client that wanted me to write their emails. And I was writing their emails and they were converting and they were selling, and I was the one writing it, right? Like they didn't have to show up. They didn't have to go on video. They didn't have to do anything. Actually, this person had like no Instagram presence at all. And it really just provided a lot of possibility for me. So I decided to really focus on it for myself. I grew my list to just under 100 people. So it was very small, with a Facebook group, which turns out that wasn't necessary at all. But, we're telling the whole story here. Grew it with a Facebook group, and I booked out my OBM retainers and VIP days with email. I started testing going off social media to make sales because in my mind, I was like, I know the strength and the quality of my email strategy based on whether or not I need anything else to sell. Does that make sense? Right? So for me, it was a matter of, how can I evaluate my email strategy? The best way to do that is to test going offline and seeing how much do I sell when I'm offline. So I started doing that in 2020 a little bit, but even still, you'll learn I was still on the social media hamster wheel a bit. We'll talk about that in a minute. But from this experience, I ended up launching a funnels agency where I helped industry leaders have 100K to 300K passive funnels and launches with emails. And I was like, I am on to something. I am on to something. And I ended up also teaching people how to build their own funnels through a group program. So, I was like, okay, we're doing something here. There is something here. Then in 2021, I had a unexpected and urgent family emergency that forced us to move into our RV across the country in the pandemic and live in Florida for a few months. And I was hustling on social media at this point. I was trying every strategy I could to make more money. And I started to burn out. I was still doing email, but and that was my key strategy. But even still, I was, doing what everyone told me to do during my launches, showing up every day on video, doing live videos, creating carousels, creating reels, doing all the things, and email. So it was just a lot. And due to being busy with family, I needed to spend less time marketing, but I also still needed money. Right? So I focused on email. I was like, I'm just going to go all in, and this is going to be where I sell. And I made email sales and booked one-to-one coaching clients while in the RV, and I cried. When I tell y'all, I absolutely sobbed because it was just this moment for me where I was like, I don't need anything but email. Give me some subscribers and give me some words, and I can sell my offer, even when the worst possible thing is happening in my life right now, right? Like, even when I am having this horrible circumstance happening, which thankfully everything turned out okay, thankfully. But at that time, it was devastating. It was devastating and scary. And to know that I could still make sales during that time and that my business could still run, it meant so much. And it doesn't get old. It doesn't get old. I could spend a lot of time on this, but let's keep going. I made 400K that year, with half of it being completely off social. 400K. That is absolutely wild when you think about it. In 2022, okay, so it's 2022, and at this point, I'm like, all my clients need to be doing email. I don't care what you tell me, you need to be doing email. Every single person. So all my one-on-one coaching clients, I was like, everyone needs an email list. Everyone needs to be writing emails. Like, it's required. And I had a client tell me she didn't believe you could make high ticket sales with email alone, right? So 4-figure to 5-figure sales. So I was petty. And I went on a months long, like I went on a months long social media hiatus again. And I had a 60K month just to prove to people you could selling high ticket offer, right? I ended up rebranding my funnels program because I realized that a funnel is just an email automation. Like if you want to have a really successful funnel, you have to have a really successful email strategy fundamentally, right? So I rebranded my funnels program to what is now $1 Million Email and started teaching people how to take profitable social media hiatuses. That was the entire point, was like, even if you like social media, that your email strategy is good when you don't need it, right? And I had my first 6-figure launch, and people do not like, they freak out when they hear this. I had my first 6-figure launch with under 500 subscribers. Actually, right now, I hit 1 million this year with 1,000 subscribers. I actually think it was right under 1,000 subscribers. Most people that are making 1 million have 3, 5, 10, 30,000 subscribers. I only had 1,000, like just under 1,000, right? It was like 900 something. And even now it's like just a few over 1,000 subscribers, right? Like I still, to this day, in this moment today, have a very small email list compared to anyone else in my income, at my income level, right? I sold $30,000 in VIP days for my systems builds, all through email exclusively. So like, if you can't tell, I have sold everything through email. I have sold it all: coaching programs, memberships. I actually even sold gift boxes because I had a gift box company at one point. Gift boxes, VIP days, group program, evergreen group programs, launch, cohort-based group programs, the whole thing, masterminds. I've sold it all. Done for you systems builds, done for you funnel builds, the whole thing. I have sold everything through email. So I asked myself, what would it take to help my clients be social media optional? Okay. And I went from living in an RV with credit cards being maxed out at gas stations to being a luxury homeowner and running $1 million business because I wrote emails. This picture, I love this picture because it's funny. My husband's gonna make it. If you know my husband, you know that he's actually making like a funny, serious face. But you can see like my eyes are misty. I had sobbed. I was crying my eyes out. And I told my husband, like, I can't do business like this anymore. I can't like hustle myself into the ground while we're trying to manage all the things we're trying to manage in our life, and not make the money that I need to make or the money that I want to make. Like, I can't do this anymore. And I had bawled my eyes out. And afterward, I had this moment where I was like, this is a turning point. Like, this is a turning point for me. And I was like, let's take a picture because we're going to remember this. And I'm so glad we did, because I ended up just absolutely transforming my life and business after this moment when I went all in on email marketing. And this is a picture of my husband and I getting our first home because I wrote emails. And I just get so emotional when I look at these pictures, because to see us from the RV crying our eyes out, having maxed out credit cards. Like, I remember driving to Florida and my husband being like, okay, like, which credit card isn't max? And I was like, this one, but we only have $10, right? And like, just, okay, we're gonna See how far $10 gets us. Like, that's how we were living at that point to this. It's just, I get emotional every time. I get emotional every time. I made $1 million total, right? Like, I made $1 million total in sales with an email list below 500 subscribers. And like I said, I've made $1 million in a year, right? In a year with a list below 1,000 subscribers. I mean, it's just crazy, right? Yes, like I said, I was hoping this slide would be here. I made $1 million this year with a list below 1,000 subscribers. So total in my business, I hit $1 million in like total lifetime sales with below 500 subscribers, and I made $1 million in 1 year with below 1,000 subscribers. So that's what I mean when I say I'm a small list expert. Okay, I've taken months off social media while still making sales, and so have countless $1 million email clients. My mission is to help you make your first 100K to $1 million with email and replace your social media income with email. Okay, that's my mission. So what does replacing your social media income with email mean? It means you can make your entire income just with email, and you can show up on social the way you want or not at all, right? So it's optional. Like, you can do the reels if you want. You can do the live videos if you want, or you don't have to at all, right? It's that optionality. It's being able to do what you want when you want, right? So what's stopping you from replacing your social media income with email? Right now, you think it's easier to make sales on social than it is to make sales through email. Okay, I'm going to show you how it's easier to make your first 100K to $1 million with email rather than social media, so you can make more money than ever. You think you have a writing problem. I'm not good at writing. I'm such a bad writer, right? Or like you're like, I'm a great writer. I'm a great writer, but I have a conversion writing problem, right? Like, I'm not good at selling, or I don't like selling through email, or I don't like being salesy, etc. Either way, you think you have a writing problem. You think you have a subscriber problem. I don't have enough, or I have too many. You think you have a click rate problem. Oh, I get such high opens, but I get really low clicks. When really the problem is you are relying on social media way too much. And that's why you're not making email sales. You're on social media doing the best you can to sell your offer, but it's just not enough to hit your huge goals. As a coach, you think video stories are how people build trust with you. But unless you make 100 story trainings, do multiple lives a week, and make viral reels and carousels in a launch, you can't possibly cover all the touch points needed to help a large volume of clients convert, right? You may get 1 or 2, 3 or 5, but not 10, not 20, not, right? Or not consistently. As a done-for-you provider, you think your ideal clients are on social media or only come from referrals, but you only know how to create how-to content and think you have to deliver tons of free value before you sell. And if you don't show up on social, you don't get booked. You have an email list, but you're focusing more on social media because you think email is just for nurturing and giving free value and sending monthly newsletters, not for selling and making money. You have an email list, but you need to focus on the basics, like how to grow your list without constantly creating freebies, how to attract ideal subscribers that will buy from you, how to write quality sales emails that give value and convert, how to sell any offer on Evergreen and during your launches, how to set up a high converting welcome sequence, and more. You're still on social media because you think your list is too small, or you are just lost on what to say and how to keep consistent. When you do write emails or newsletters, nobody applies or buys. You're still on social media because you think your audience doesn't read or buy from emails. You think your clients live on social more, so that's where you should be. You're still on social media because you don't know how to build your done for you or coaching business with email. You think writing Instagram posts and showing up on stories is easier and will convert better than email. You need to learn how to replace your social media income with email to scale to your first 100K to $1 million. Social media got you some sales, okay? It will get you some sales. Email will get you $1 million sales. Whether you launch or sell on Evergreen, going all in on email is the safest strategy to more consistent and bigger sales. Millionaires write emails, okay? This is why millionaires write emails. Every 7-figure entrepreneur you know and love in this industry is making money primarily from email, even when they have podcasts and social media posts. They don't have a Reels or a close friend strategy. They aren't on live video every week. They do it as it comes, right? Have you ever looked at a 7-figure entrepreneur and you're like, oh, they're on live, right? Like they do it as it comes, right? But that's not their main strategy. They are focusing on writing emails. This is because it's the lowest lift content to create, the easiest to delegate, and the highest converting, okay? Lowest lift content to create, the easiest to delegate, and the highest converting. You cannot skip email, and you need to be doing it now, not later. Email allows you to do less, create better messaging, and increase your conversions while factoring in your busy lifestyle, your mental and physical health, and your $1 million goals. Go from relying on the algorithm and the next trend you don't want to participate in, planning out your stories on the fly, coming up with live video topics, figuring out a trending audio for your reels, and showing up on the spot to sell, to doing one thing: writing emails. That's it. You can make 100K to $1 million like this. And these are pictures from our $1 million email community. I just love it. Someone wrote, finished some emails from the pool. It felt so good scheduling launch content that I don't have to show up for while I travel for work later this week. Showing up on socials feels like a bonus instead of an obligation, and I can focus on serving my clients in person. Someone else said, yesterday I wrote today's emails from the hot tub and shared how it was a practice of dismantling business as usual. Then I proceeded to outline the next 9 email repurposing ideas I had already generated prior to my 3 weeks of radical rest. Someone else said, I'm getting bold with sending emails. I got 2 really great client testimonials, and instead of putting them both in one email, I was like, why would I waste them like that? 1 email each. Course waitlist is at 25 people and counting. Launches on Monday. Someone else says, sent out my weekly series email from this forest cabin I rented to film my course. It's a vibe. Someone else said, my $1 million life includes a fresh set of nails, my notebook, and a nice drink in a pretty garden while I wait for fresh pita. Chose this Greek wine and coffee bar because I'm planning to make my dream vacation to Greece come true very soon, and it was on brand, writing emails from there. Not fancy, but comfy. Just wrote my weekly newsletter from my couch while my husband took the kids out for dinner. Taking quiet time to pour into my community. Just so good. Just like the cozy vibes, the luxury vibes. Oh, I love it. I just love our community so much. Writing emails can replace your entire social media strategy if you want it to, or it can be a happy bonus. But regardless, emails will power your first 100K to $1 million. So I'm going to teach you how to replace your social media income with email sales in 30 days. So you can have more peace with just 3 simple strategies, okay? These are the strategies: the offer story, the write emails fast method, and $1 million email energy. These 3 strategies will make email easier than social media, okay? Which is what you need to scale to 100K to $1 million with email. So let's talk about the offer story. This is our signature messaging framework that helps you identify the 6 key components of your messaging as a done-for-you provider or coach. So the offer story consists of your who, your skill, your tool, your angle, your offer promise, and your heart promise, right? And then when it comes to what things look like before the offer story, You don't feel confident with your messaging, and deciding on a clear result to sell makes you sweat. Your waitlist webinars, free challenges, and summits don't convert as much as you'd like them to. Your curriculum and services are packed to the brim, so your clients get a ton of different results and you don't know which ones to focus on in your marketing. You aren't hitting high 5 and 6-figure launches, or you've plateaued at them completely. You are always wondering how you can increase people's urgency to buy today. And you don't know what sets you apart, especially as a done-for-you provider, and you get bored of selling and your clients get bored of buying. After the offer story, you're excited by your messaging and know exactly how to communicate your offer for emails, but also for your sales pages, your webinars, your free challenges, for everything in your business. You re-engage all the leads that told you they'd buy later. They are buying now, and even early, right? Like even before you've opened the doors. Content pours out of you, and writing emails, sales pages, and content in general becomes easier and faster than ever. When someone asks, tell me about your program, you know exactly what to say. You're hitting high 5, 6, and even multiple 6-figure launches, and you never run out of sales ideas, and you're consistently booked in advance with high-paying clients. Simi is a great example of this. Simi has an evergreen group program that sells for $1,000 and has less than 300 email subscribers. Before the offer story, Simi was a career coach whose messaging was helping corporate women secure higher paying jobs. Okay, heard it before? Helping corporate women secure higher paying jobs. She said, honestly, I was using all the templates, downloading all the digital products, and trying to sound like someone else. Does this sound like you? After the offer story, we replaced her email templates with a powerful offer story, and she has made over $32,000 in a few months with this messaging alone. Okay. We took her from, just helping corporate women secure higher paying jobs to a really unique messaging strategy, right? Where she stood out amongst all the other career coaches and sold so much more because of it. Jasmine is a done-for-you agency owner. She owns a design agency. Her offer is it ranges, but her highest offer that she sold with email is $16,000. She has less than 400 email subscribers. Before the offer story, Jasmine, she came in with a history of no email sales ever. She was writing newsletters, but never made an email sale, never made an email sale. She was relying on social media and referrals. And she said that her social media or her email strategy was non-existent, really. I knew that building a list was important, but never really had any intentionality behind it. I would mainly use it as a way to repurpose Instagram content, but never saw any real results from that until using MDE strategies. Does this sound like you? Are you repurposing your Instagram content and putting it in your email and not really making the sales that you want, right? After the offer story, we helped her take her messaging to the next level. This completely transformed how she was communicating her offer and the clients she was attracting. She started adding fresh thoughts to her niche that no one else was talking about. She ended up joining in the summer of 2022 and fully booking out Q1 of 2023 in just a few months with us. She said, it just blows my mind that I could sell a 5-figure package that way. I need to make email my life. Love it. So the next strategy that you need to replace your social media income with email is the Write Emails Fast method. So this is our signature copywriting framework that helps you write 10 high converting sales emails in just 1 hour. You will write emails faster than creating a video or caption on social media with this framework. You will sit back and sell. You will be able to write and schedule your emails and then rack in sales all hours of the day. And you really just need to master knowing what to write and how to write it quickly so that marketing is the easiest thing in your business rather than the hardest. Okay, so this will help you do that. The Write Emails Fast method will help you master knowing what to write and how to write it quickly. okay? Before the write emails fast method, you take over an hour just to write one email, which makes you avoid writing them at all. You're always behind in your launches and they don't feel easy. You overthink your grammar, the structure of the email, and it feels just as traumatizing as an English class in school or college. You don't know what to say or how to write it in a way that converts, so you just keep relying on social media, even though it feels just as hard or confusing. Your welcome sequence and sales funnels never get created or updated. And you lean on social media more than email because you don't believe you can write enough to hit your goals with email alone. But after the write emails fast method, you're writing 10 emails in an hour and it feels easier than social media. You get to write emails and be done with your marketing for the day, week, month, or even the quarter. You stop overthinking and feeling like your copy is terrible. You actually believe your emails are amazing and your conversions demonstrate that. You always have content ideas and never stare at a blank screen anymore. You can take a confident and profitable social media break anytime because you know how to sell through email and you see social media as a happy bonus and you repurpose emails easily on it because you know they'll convert. Gina has a money coaching program for $2,000 with less than 1,000 email subscribers. And before the write emails fast method, Gina, the way we describe her, she's a money coach that's a theater kid, right? That loves putting on a show on social media. She joined Million Dollar Email absolutely hating writing emails. She also didn't even fully believe in email as being high performing enough to enroll high ticket clients without social media, and she felt video was just way easier. She didn't think her list was ready to buy from her. Does this sound like you? After the write emails fast method, once she learned how to write emails fast, everything changed. She learned how to write emails even while being a side hustler and working mother, turned multiple six-figure money coach. Now she is 100% social media optional and recently had a 160K launch with email as her key strategy. She's made multiple six figures with email. Okay. Dr. Kimmy is a coach for other doctors, okay? So they have a $20,000 offer with 500 email subscribers. Before the write emails fast method and before Million Dollar Email, she said email was heavy, annoying, and dreadful. I procrastinated on it and my launches were messy because I would write emails during the launch. Does this sound like you? After the write emails fast method, with a list of just 500 subscribers, she made $120,000 without sales calls and easily wrote dozens of emails in 1 week. The secret? She said, I wrote emails fast in 1 week and stayed in my $1 million energy, which we're going to talk about that too. That is a perfect segue into the third strategy that you need to replace your social media income with email. $1 million email energy. This is our signature mindset framework that helps you improve your confidence and show up like a $1 million inbox leader, right? You need to believe you're the best in your niche and write emails like it, become unbothered by unsubscribes, and stop copying your coach's emails, but instead start believing in your genius. Before $1 million email energy, you're worried about being annoying and think you need to nurture for weeks before selling. You avoid selling because you don't want to sound salesy. You look like a beginner and it shows in your messaging. You're stressed when you see people unsubscribing. You resent your audience for not buying from you sooner. And you're convinced people are more bothered by email content than they are by your social media content. So you play it safe. After $1 million email energy, unsubscribes and negative reply backs don't phase you because you're making so much money. Like, what are you going to tell me? Right? They respond to your emails wanting to get in weeks before you open the cart. You're an inbox leader. Your emails are so powerful, they get shared on social media. You send more emails than ever, and you think people are obsessed with them rather than annoyed. You never have to discount your services or do the most just to make money. You know exactly how to communicate your offer and hit your goals. And you take confident vacations while your sales emails are being sent, knowing your sequences will sell. Before $1 million email energy. Lee is a great example of this. Lee is a sex coaching program at a $4,500 offer price. And she actually had a bigger list, but was had low conversion. She had over 11,000 people on her list, but had low conversions. Before joining MDE, Lee was using email templates and was convinced her client base didn't have the money or urgency to buy her offer. Does that sound like you? Are you like, my client base doesn't have the money or the urgency, especially if you're someone that doesn't sell like to business owners, B2B, business to business, or, you're someone that's selling to just like a consumer in general. This is a very common thought in niches like that, right? They don't have the money and they don't have the urgency to buy. But after $1 Million Email Energy, she got coaching on her $1 Million Energy during a launch to use her voice and not be afraid to email more, to answer objections, and believe her subscribers had the money. She said, it feels amazing. I already knew I could make money with email, but following the principles in MDE for this new promotion showed me how I can make more money easily than I've made before by using my own voice, not following people's random templates, and while providing massive value, but in a way that comes so much more naturally to me than it does when someone tells me to write an email with value. Right. And she has made so much money. And it's funny, she messages me all the time. Like after almost every launch, she will message me and be like, had another 40K launch, had another 60K launch, made this much with email, made that much. Like she is still getting results with email. It's just incredible. Okay. Yvonne is another one who's a low tox expert, right? And she is a low tox course. Basically, it's all about low tox living, like lessening the toxicity in your life. She also sells direct to consumer as well, and has a $997 offer price with 1,700 email subscribers. And like I said, Yvonne is a low tox expert that said the $1 Million Energy framework was the missing piece in her strategy. She said email marketing was always on my mind, but I had no sense of direction, randomly emailed when I felt like I needed to sell, and had only one email sale in nearly 2 years. I was live launching every month to my social media channels and desired to create more automated sales without having to constantly show up on social media. I was exhausted, burned out, and my energy was all over the place. Does that sound like you? Yvonne said, now my $1 Million Energy stays strong because of the $1 Million Energy tools, which was exactly what I was missing before. Now I'm in the pre-launch period and already made my first email sale on day 2, and I haven't even launched to the public yet. She's another one that continues to make email sales. Like I lost track, right? Lost track of how many she's made. So incredible. We have wins dripping in every niche, with over $2.1 million in tracked program email sales. And the reason why I say tracked is because there is so much more that hasn't even been tracked, right? Like so much more. But $2.1 million. Sales coach, right? There's a sales coach. DL Sharon made over 200K with email. VIP day coach, Jordan made over 100K with email. Airtable coach, Ashley made multiple 6 figures with email, $220,000. Content agency owner, Jocelyn, made over $11,000 with email. A website designer, Samantha, made $7,000 with email. A systems strategist, Ariana, made over $14,000 with email. And that's what we've tracked, right? There is probably so much more that has gone untracked. Okay. We've had people make email money on vacation, and people make money completely off social. We've had people make their first $2,000 with email to hitting $1 million with email. Email is easier than social media when you have your messaging, email writing, and $1 Million Energy strategy locked in. Okay. So as a recap, the 3 things you need to make email replace your social media income is to improve your messaging with the offer story tool, to learn how to write emails fast, and to elevate your $1 Million Energy. You may be wondering, can I do this too? Yes, you can do this inside of my program, $1 Million Email. Now I want to officially introduce $1 Million Email. This is my email marketing program for coaches and service providers who want to make social media optional, have more peaceful launches, evergreen sales, and converting funnels, and more scalable marketing. Who it's for? So it's for coaches with any offer in any niche at any price point. We have seen it all. You'll see that on our sales page. We have seen it all. Service providers with any offer in any niche at any price point, with any amount of subscribers or email experience, even if you have none at all, or you're an avid emailer, we will increase your conversions. And why you need it, this is the only email marketing program in the industry that focuses on helping you convert so well with email, you can replace social media and become social media optional. You want to stop burning out on social media. You want more sales and peace in your business. You want to write an email and be done with marketing, confident it'll convert. And you want to be able to be depressed, be ill, be a busy parent, and have a whole life outside of marketing on social media without compromising your sales. And you know you need it because you know that millionaires write emails. That's why you need it. Millionaires write emails, right? In the next 30 days, you will make at least 25% of your average monthly income with email, no matter where you're at today. So what that looks like is, let's say you average $10,000 a month. You'll make at least $2,500 in email sales in the next 30 days. Okay, that's 25% more sales, more cash in the bank in the next 30 days. At least most people hit way more. Most people go like 30, 40, 50, 100%, right? But at least 25%, no matter where you're at today. So here's what's included. This is the structure of it. So we have email and messaging curriculum, daily coaching support in a community channel. We have personalized email and sales page copy reviews. We have weekly email and mindset live calls and monthly email writing retreats. Okay, so let's dive into the email and messaging curriculum that you get when you join $1 Million Email. So you get the email basics, right? The tech and the setup, getting started from ground zero. So if you're at ground zero, you're going to learn all the email vocabulary you need to know, what to expect with the email algorithm, and what platforms we recommend. Then we have list growth, messaging, email copy, and conversion strategies. So you'll be able to learn how to grow your list, write high converting email copy fast, master pitches and PS lines, repurpose your emails easily, increase your email conversions, know what metrics to track, how to design a high converting welcome sequence, and how to develop your messaging to convert more. You'll also get email mindset. Learn how mindset impacts your emails, how to identify your mindset roadblocks, break through them, and increase the quality of your emails by writing with $1 Million Energy. Again, we are the only email marketing program of its kind in the industry. There is nobody coaching on mindset the way we do and showing you exactly how it shows up in your email copy and in your conversions. Email evergreen sales and launching trainings. So you'll be able to learn how to create a wait list of people ready to work with you as a done-for-you provider. You'll be able to learn how to make sales on demand for any offer and prepare, plan, and execute an email launch that doesn't require social media to hit your goals. We break down the logistics of how long to launch, what emails to send, when and how, to write copy powerfully that engages and answers the questions of your ideal clients, so you can make more money than ever, more peacefully than ever before. Then we teach organic email sales funnels. Learn our funnel rules so you avoid costly mistakes and can know exactly if you're ready and how to get ready for an automated sales system. Then learn exactly what a high converting funnel includes, what style of emails and what to send them, and what style of emails to put in the funnel and when to send them, and how to drive at least $10,000 in new sales traffic easily to your funnel every month. We have bonuses too. We have a 30-day email sales challenge where you can get into the practice of writing emails so you can engage your audience and grow your copy skills. Every day, you just have to write an email and watch a video where I will give you techniques, ideas, and strategies to make sales from your email list in 30 days. We also have a webinar email course where you can learn everything you need to know to double your webinar subscribers and conversions using our signature email strategies that have helped clients make high 5 and 6 figures from their webinar emails. Another bonus we have is planning, copy, and hitting high 5 and 6 figure launches with email alone. This is an entire workshop. It's a 2-hour workshop where I go over all about planning your emails, writing launch sales email copy, and hitting high 5 and 6 figure launches. We also have a 10 launch emails in 1 hour live stream, right? Where you watch me write 10 launch emails in 1 hour and see the process so you can apply it for yourself and get faster at writing emails. We have another bonus, a workshop called Make 6 Figures on Evergreen with Email in 2023. This is a 2-hour workshop outlining everything you need to do to make 6 figures on Evergreen this year, right? That year was 2023, but this year, at the time of this recording, it's 2024. Whatever year you're in, you'll be able to make 6 figures this year, right? $1 million feedbacks, okay? So we also have extra trainings and replays of me giving feedback to advanced clients that you can apply directly to your business, even if you're a beginner. And then once you become a 25% MVP, which basically just means you replaced at least 25% of your average monthly income with email, once you've done that, you will receive an invitation to a bonus portal of additional content to continue to advance your email skills in your business. We have email launch, like even more email launch and evergreen content in there. You'll unlock the Peaceful Launch and Evergreen Mastery playbooks while watching behind the scenes coaching sessions on launching and evergreen strategies. We have a Peaceful Ads course where you unlock an automated list building course that makes ads so simple. You'll be able to launch a list building one in just 1 day. We have Kirsten's private coaching hits, which are a series of trainings only seen by my former private coaching clients that will apply across your business. And we have live quarterly calls. So you'll be able to join us for a live call every quarter, only available to those in the 25% MVP program. This program is designed for you to drop in at any time, watch a training, apply it, and keep it moving. So it's self-paced, and we are always there for coaching support when you need it and when you're ready for it. Most videos outside of the bonuses don't go beyond 20 minutes, and all trainings are designed for easy listening. Curriculum, here's the recap. Okay, of all the curriculum. So again, you get email basics, the tech, the setup, getting started from ground zero. You get list growth, messaging, email copy and conversion strategies, email mindset strategies, email evergreen sales and launching strategies, the email funnel formula, a 25% MVP portal once you replace 25% of your income with email, and even more bonus trainings. That's just the curriculum, y'all. Let's get into the daily Slack support. So you can drop any email questions and wins as you go. So you like at any time, and they will be answered by the experts. Even if you never join a live call, you will be able to receive support whenever you need it. Our Slack channel has $1 million earners and industry leaders in all kinds of niches. Whether you quietly read threads and apply the strategy in your own business, or you message us every single day, you'll always have expert support. Then there are weekly email and mindset live calls. So the weekly live calls, every single week, you'll be able to join a live call where you can ask questions as you apply the $1 million email process. You'll receive coaching like you never have before and be able to observe other clients of all income levels from beginner to $1 million, get coached with a genius blend of mindset and strategy. Then we have live call replays. So you can enjoy our vault of live call replays that gets updated every week. We timestamp every episode so you can easily choose what feels relevant to you or that you want to learn more about without even listening to the whole thing. And we have clients that have never joined a live coaching call that have listened to the replays and made $50K in their first launch with us. Then This is everyone's favorite. This tends to be everyone's favorite. Personalized email and sales page copy reviews. We give you on-demand personalized email and sales page copy reviews. You can submit your email and sales page copy for review anytime and receive feedback. We are not scared to tear your copy up so you can get it converting. You will walk away with exactly what to fix and why, so you can apply it to your future copy as well. That alone is worth the entire investment of the program. Like just the curriculum is worth the whole investment. Just the daily Slack support is worth the whole investment. Just the sales page and copy reviews, the email and sales page copy reviews is worth the whole investment. Just the weekly live calls is worth the whole investment. Now, monthly email writing retreats. Every month, we provide a dedicated space for you to write emails with a coach and a community nearby. So you will have the ability to drop in and get all of your emails for the month done, to finally finish the funnel you've been putting off, or to get your launch emails off your plate and ready to be scheduled. Or maybe you struggle with staying in the writing energy and you need extra people, or maybe you are struggling with getting things going, like your mindset's getting in the way. You can ask a coach for coaching on how to get you to keep writing, right? So that you actually get it done. No more feeling inconsistent. You will always get your emails done. You won't need to go through the whole curriculum or take advantage of every resource to get results. You'll take this program with you from 100K to $1 million. We give you 5 steps to make 25% of your monthly income with email and become social media optional in 30 days when you join. So all you have to do in the first 30 days is just 5 steps, and you will hit this goal and replace your social media income with email. Okay, so just a recap of the structure here: email and messaging curriculum, daily Slack support, personalized email and sales page copy reviews, weekly email and mindset live calls, monthly email writing retreats. You can drop in and out of the program at any time. You don't have to follow us. It's not cohort style where you have to, come every week and you get dripped curriculum. Nope, you get to dip in, dip out as you please. Just incredible. All of this support for 12 months. 12 months, okay? Again, email and messaging curriculum, daily Slack support, personalized email and sales page copy reviews, weekly email and mindset live calls, monthly email writing retreats, and the investment is just one payment of $2,500 or 5 payments of $500. This right here, there are $20,000 programs that don't offer this level of support. $20,000 programs that do not offer the level of support we do for just $2,500. It is just incredible. Okay, so you can join $1 Million Email at kirstenroldan.com/$1 million email, right? And we'll make sure to send the link as well to you. You will get that soon. Okay. By joining in the next 48 hours, you will receive the Evergreen and Launch Messaging Strategy course. This is not anywhere right now. It's not in the program right now. Okay. Every single person that joins in the next 2 days will receive a bundle of training specific to clarifying your messaging for your Evergreen and Launch strategies. You will be able to use this messaging strategy beyond email. You'll be able to use it for your sales page to sell all your Evergreen or Launch products, for your webinars, for your free challenge, for anything that you want to do, right? You'll be able to use it. You'll be able to use it everywhere in your business, okay? This is industry-leading messaging strategy. Client 1 came to me never having made an email sale ever and made 100K in 4 months on Evergreen from Done For You services. Client 2 came to me launching heavily on social media with a medium level email strategy to making $200,000 from an automated Evergreen funnel. Client 3 came to me doing 3 launch sales techniques at once to making more than ever doing just Evergreen emails. Client 4 came to me launching consistently and only making 4 figures, doing a ton of work, and now makes consistent 5-figure launches with email. Client 5 came to me wanting a 6-figure launch in a niche that sells direct to consumers, to hitting that goal while having the easiest launch I've ever had, they said. So whether you sell your offers on Evergreen or sell through launches, this is for you. You are going to want this, okay? Here's how it works. So you enroll right now or within the next 48 hours, and you get instant access to the program and the messaging strategy bundle that we're going to send to you, okay? And you can submit for your customized messaging strategy as soon as you want. So literally, if you join right now, you can go in the Slack channel and submit your customized messaging strategy right away. You can submit it tonight. You can submit it in the next 10 minutes, right? You can submit it as soon as you want, okay? And you can keep submitting it until we get it to where we need it to be, right? So good. So join now so you can receive an invitation to the bonus. Again, the investment is one payment of $2,500 or 5 payments of $500, okay? And you will see the link as well on this page to join. So why now? Why now? Why join $1 Million Email now? Why not wait till later, right? Or why not wait till you're, in a different place or you're ready or whatever, okay? Replace your social media income with email so you can relax this quarter. You can have the most relaxing quarter of your business, the most relaxing year by starting now. You can book out your done for you offers this quarter without launching. You can have your most peaceful launch yet as a coach with us this quarter. You can schedule your emails and make money on vacation. Okay, so many reasons to join now. Again, as a recap, you get email and messaging curriculum, daily Slack support, personalized email and sales page copy reviews, weekly email and mindset live calls, monthly email writing retreats for just $2,500 or 5 payments of $500. Let's go over some FAQs. So how long do I have access? Like I said, you have access to all materials and live coaching for 12 months. Most clients achieve their goals in as fast as 30 days, and we will be there to support you over and over again after that. Anytime for an entire year, you can drop in and get support, and then we'll invite you to rejoin if you desire. My income is blank. Is this right for me? Yes. Whether you are working on your first client or are making millions, this program is for you. We've had people sign their first client with just 2 subscribers and enroll hundreds of clients with just email. I'm brand new to email and don't even have a list, or it's very small and I've never emailed it. Is this going to be good for me? Yes, we take you from 0 subscribers to a list full of ideal clients. We teach you email vocabulary and what platforms to choose from. We teach you how to set up your first opt-in as well. If you haven't emailed your current list before, we teach you how to get started to make sales with what you have. I don't know if I have enough subscribers to make email sales. Will you help me grow my list? Yes. We teach the highest performing and simplest email strategy in the industry. Our clients have generated as many as 500 plus new subscribers in just 1 week of joining with our approach. No freebie required. I have an email list, but haven't emailed in a while. Do I need to start all over again? We will help you re-engage your email list without sending an awkward "hi, I'm back" email. Your subscribers will be obsessed with your emails in just 30 days. I already make email sales. Is this going to be good for me? Yes, we have experienced emailers in the program at all income levels. If you want to double your launch conversion rate, grow your list with more quality subscribers, create an automated evergreen funnel, or improve your strategy altogether, join. I am a blank coach or service provider. Will this work for me? Yes, our strategy works with all niches, any style of offer at any price point, and you'll see that on our sales page with our results. We have clients who sell done for you services, VIP days or weeks, memberships, courses, online shops, one-on-one coaching, masterminds, group programs, low, high ticket, all the things. We've seen it all. We have lawyers, we have doctors with medical clinics. We have all of it. We have playground designers. We have it all. Do you teach copywriting? Yes, we teach you how to write high converting email copy without templates. Whether you're a natural writer that needs to improve your sales copy, or you hate writing and have no idea where to start, we've got you. I have a copywriter on my team. Is this good for me? Yes, you will be able to improve your messaging and learn our high converting copy framework. So you know exactly how to audit your copywriter sales pages and emails and reduce rewrites. We also provide copy reviews, so we can review your copywriter's emails for you if you want as well. Does your email strategy cover blank? Our email strategy covers any style of selling you do, whether you sell through webinars, free challenges, summits, just with email, whatever it is, our email strategy fits into any existing strategy you're implementing. So if you're currently doing something that's working for you and you're like, okay, like, will this fit in? Yes, it will. It's very flexible. It's very breathable. It will work with anything that you're doing. Do you teach evergreen email strategy? Yes. If you haven't heard by now, we teach evergreen email strategies, whether you sell one-to-one coaching, done for you services, products, courses, memberships, group programs, masterminds, events, and retreats, or anything else, you'll have a strategy to sell your offer on evergreen. Do you teach launch email strategy? Yes, we have an entire email launch strategy that shows you how long to launch, how many emails to send, when to send them, and more. Do you teach sales funnel email strategy? Yes, we have an entire email funnel framework that you can use to sell your offer on autopilot. Okay, so join us in the program. We want to have you. The link is on this page. We could get you coached up as fast as today. Like literally, you could start getting coaching today, right? So join us. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out so that we can support you and we can get you inside this program and help you replace your social media income with email. All right. Thank you so much for joining this training. I hope to see you inside the program and I can't wait to coach you. All right. Okay, I'm going to leave this up and we're going to do questions. Keep dropping them and I'm going to scroll up and see what we've got so far. Feel free to keep dropping them. All right, let's see. And if I miss your question, don't hesitate to redrop it. MDE changed the game for my business. Oh. What if my email list is below 100 subscribers? Yep, I mentioned that before. So was mine. 100 is plenty. We have people come in with much less that hit 25% MVP. Don't I have to grow my email list by speaking and showing up on social? So why do you say it's social media optional? Let me see, there were some other questions. Same, what kind of top of funnel tactics do you recommend to get people? Okay, this is good. So this is depending on you. I say it's social media optional. First of all, it depends on what social media optional means to you. I actually have a whole podcast called the Social Media Optional Spectrum. Some people like to still use it to grow their list, but you don't have to. So we have people that grow their list using SEO. We have people that grow their list using, their blog, website, Pinterest. We have people grow their list using in-person events. We have people grow their list using Facebook. Like we have people growing their list in so many ways, summits. And so you absolutely don't have to be. The top of funnel tactics are totally up to you. However, let me just see if somebody else. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, however, we recommend growing your list by the easiest way to do it so that you're not adding in any new strategies and getting overwhelmed. Generally, we recommend to grow your list on the platform you're already currently creating content on, so you're not adding in any new strategies and getting overwhelmed. And so if that's on social, you totally can, but you can also choose different top of funnel activities if you'd like. So right now, we also have people that do podcasts that grow their list. There's a number of ways to grow your list without social media. Great question. What is the strategy for getting more subscribers? So our strategy is to create what we call $1 million weekly series, and it's to invite people to your weekly series. And we go over that in detail. I also have it on my podcast. You're welcome to go look that up. It's called the $1 million lead magnet, the $1 million lead magnet. And so we teach you how to do that so that you don't have to create freebies. And that has been proven to be the highest converting lead magnet that gets the highest quality of subscriber. And so that's what we teach. Is this just for launching? No, this is not just for launching. So we teach emails for anything you do. So
If you want to make sales every week, you want to make them every month without launching, then we teach you how to do that. Such good questions. Best 2,500 I ever spent on my business. Curious to what level of beginner participates in this program at the point of solidifying my offer and haven't formally marketed. We have had that level of beginner, Jenna. We have had people that have come in that are still figuring out their offer, haven't formally marketed, that get that help and support in $1 Million Email to get their offer out there. I want to join, but I really want to focus on systems and process, but I need to sell out my offer as well. Yeah, I always say, and this is spicy, but I'm always like, systems and process needs clients, right? And so my recommendation is to focus on both. As you're signing clients, continue to update your systems and processes. Enrolled, yay! Can't wait to become a millionaire who writes emails. So excited. How do you define a sale from email? Is that someone who buys directly from a link in an email, someone who schedules a sales call from an email and then buys, or anyone who buys is also on your email list? So we have an entire, on our form, we have an email sales submission form to keep track of your ROI in the program and to keep track of when you hit that 25% that I was talking about. And we have a list of examples of what constitutes an email sale. But yes, someone who buys directly from a link in an email, yes. Someone who schedules a sales calls and then buys from an email, yes. Those are all considered email sales. We have people who do click to buy, click to apply, click to book a sales call. We have all of that, and they all, yeah. So as long as they buy, then and they are reading your emails, it's an email sale. Great presentation. Do you help with getting people to subscribe to your email list as a part of this? Yes, I do. Yes, thank you so much. And yes, we help you grow your email list. Enrolled, yay! If there are multiple team members working on email marketing, is enrollment per person, or can a team of people access and engage with this program? Really great question. You're welcome to share the portal, but we can only have one person coming to, commenting in the Slack channel and things like that. So you're welcome to share the portal, but you'll choose a key person to be in the Slack channel. And yeah, so you could do that. In the program, do you coach on those different top of funnel tactics and how to make sure they actually convert into email subscribers? So yes, I help. So we don't give you, let me say this. So we absolutely help you wherever you're growing your list, right? If you're using our $1 Million Lead Magnet strategy, you're going to, and even if you don't, honestly, even if you're using a freebie, whatever you want to use, we got your conversion strategy on lock with email marketing. Like, you're going to know how to convert those subscribers. We don't necessarily tell you, like, we don't have like, do it on Pinterest, do it on this, do it on that. However, we have an incredible channel. It's called the Random Channel. And so many people like to talk about the different ways that they're growing their email list and like what platforms they're using and things like that. And so you'll absolutely be able to skim through that or ask a question about it. And get support on that and get feedback from how other people are doing it, which I love. I love that aspect of the program. And yes, wherever, as long as lists are coming onto your list, we're going to get them converting. Such good questions. What if I'm in a saturated niche? No such thing. No such thing. That's what you need messaging for, KB. So we'll help you to not ever worry about being in a saturated niche again, because we're going to help you stand out with your messaging. And we're going to help you with that $1 million energy too, right? To be like, I'm the best, saturated niche or not, I'm the best, right? So yes, we can absolutely help you with that. Love hearing about all these different tactics people use to get subscribers, by the way. So cool. Oh, good. Yeah. No, people get super creative. I love it. I've been really focusing a lot on podcasts, and I'm going to be doing a blog now. I've used social media to grow it. And now I'm kind of leaning into, creating a blog, and so excited to do that. But there's so many ways to grow your list. Enrolled. Yeah. Welcome. I'm in. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Enrolling. Love that. So excited. What other questions do we have? I'm here as long as y'all are here. So I'll keep answering questions. Take a minute. Any questions you have about joining $1 Million Email, about feeling confident joining $1 Million Email, just drop it in the chat. The call is tomorrow. Yes, our weekly live call is tomorrow. Super excited. So You join, you'll be able to be on a call first thing tomorrow. What time? 11 a.m. CST. And if you're not able to come, there will be a replay. Always a replay. Yep. 11 a.m. CST. Any other questions? Joshua, if you could drop the link again for people. With the payment plan, I assume the payments are made in the first 5 months. Yes. So you'll make a payment today, and then 30 days later, it will charge again. So it's going to be the same day every month. For 5 months, for today, and then plus 4 months. Yes. Great question. Keep them coming. I'm here. Talk about how good the Slack is. We have a client, this one, the Slack is fire. The Slack is incredible. Like, let me see if I can pull it up. The Slack is so good. There's just so much genius in it. Like, I'm personally, when I join programs, I'm a Slack lurker. I love to lurk. And so there's just so much, like, people are always asking questions. We give detailed feedback. It's just great. Let's see. I'm literally lurking on the Slack now. Sorry if I missed this. How does the one-on-one personalized plan work? No problem. Let me tell you. So what you're going to do is you're going to join right now. And then right away, you're going to get an email that asks you to submit your messaging. So you'll be able to submit it right away. Okay. You'll be able to submit it right away. And then from there, we will do our research and we'll get it back to you, and you will have 10 custom messaging angles. Okay. So right when you join, you're going to get an email that you can submit right away. You can submit the form right away to get a messaging review. Okay. And so let me just show you all the Slack channel. And then I got a few other questions. So much goodness. So you can see, like, this is, we've got start here, quick links, you know, all that. But then we have MDE questions, mindset questions, email wins. The email wins are always popping off. People celebrate each other. It's beautiful. Some of the wins just this week were really, really good. So someone said, when a lead you connected with on IG tells you she's been loving your emails. Someone else, we go over here, got my first sales call booked during my launch. So good. Been focusing on tying my program and the program's waitlist as a CTA. I got 10 new qualified leads to join the waitlist. Then we have a share your series channel where once you create your $1 million lead magnet, you'll be able to share it so people can join it. People join each other's lead magnets all the time. They become each other's clients. And then we have our copy reviews channel. So the copy reviews are, like I said, a client favorite. And so the copy reviews, what happens is you submit a form with your copy and you automatically get this once it's done. Once your review is done, you get either a video or a written feedback, and then you can ask further questions. And so this Slack channel, what people love to do is they also love to look at other people's copy reviews to like so if it seems relevant to them, like for example, this is like romanticize your offer. That's one of our frameworks. If you want to learn more about romanticizing your offer, you can watch all the copy reviews that talk about it so that even if you never submit one, you can get quality like copy review training if you want. And so there's that. We have a 30-day challenge channel celebrating, you know, each day. People celebrate each other. And then we have an MDE life channel, which I love. People share like memes and they share like where they're writing emails, and it's just really fun. So that's the Slack channel alone. So good. And when it comes to if you're a beginner and you're worrying about, or even if you have a small email list and you're worried about, okay, like, are you going to help me grow my list? I really need to make sure I do that. That is one of the first 5 things we teach you how to do. So remember I said before, you have 5 steps to 25% MVP. We're going to help you grow your list right away. Don't you worry. So if you're worried about your list being too small, or you're worried about like how you're going to start converting with it, we teach you exactly how to grow and convert your list in 30 days in just 5 steps. In just 5 steps. Okay. Any other questions? So the program is just incredible. People tell us all the time, oh, let me say this. People tell us all the time that they can't believe just how easy the program is in general, but specifically how easy it is because all they have to do is write emails. All the content that we're giving you is just helping you write. The only action is writing emails, right? And all the content is designed to help you do that and to help you do that better than ever. And so that's what makes this program so like easy to go through and why people get such high results and so fast, because we give you those 5 steps and all you have to do is write emails. That's all you have to do. This also is, let me just take a sip of water. Feel free to keep dropping questions. This also is a great complement to any coaching program you're in. So if you're currently in a coaching program and you're like, well, maybe your coach already reviews your emails or something like that, I'm going to be spicy and say, but they're not us. but you can use them for all the other things you want to use them for. And our clients love that they have expert email support from messaging experts, from copy experts, from email experts. And so it's a perfect complement to your program. And we have a joke inside the program that your coach will thank us because we really do complement any program you're in. So you don't have to worry about like things conflicting or being confusing or anything like that. We are there for all of your email needs. Yep. My business coach is in your program, which is why I'm here. Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, so one of our emails, we have a joke, and I said it in an email recently. I'm like, your coach is in my program. Yeah, usually your coach is in the program, right? And so this is, like I said, highest converting email strategy program in the industry. You can just tell by our results. And so it's going to complement and improve anything you're in. And so don't have to worry about that. Feel free to keep asking questions. Just let me tell you about, again, how easy and fast it is to make email sales in the program and recover your investment like in the week. Last launch we had, which was, I'm trying to remember when, I think it was February, January. Either way, last launch, we had multiple people that they joined and they were like, I've already made email sales. I've already made my ROI. I've already doubled my investment. I've already hit 25% MVP in the first week. In the first week. And it's because our entire program is designed to get you results fast. That's what it's designed to do. And then you have an entire 12 months of support to continue getting results, to continue stacking them. We have clients that will, let's say, double their launch in 30 days, like they'll double their launch results in 30 days or their sales results. And then, excuse me, and then they'll come back and they'll be like, let's double them again. And we're like, okay, here's the next thing you need to do, right? And so you're always going to have support on, you're always going to have support in that way. Okay. How many coaches are in the program? It sounds like there are a lot of different experts, lots of different experts. We have a 50-50 split between done for you and coaches, and lots of different niches, which is great because it just shows you how flexible the email strategy is and it works. How many calls are with you versus with someone else? So we don't have a specific like ratio, but we have incredible experts, and we don't currently have a specific ratio, but you'll get you'll hear plenty of me, plenty from me, I should say. Tell stories of unique niches and side hustles. Yes. So when it comes to our niches, we have so many. I mean, we have general life coaches all the way to low tox, like specifically people that teach low tox lifestyles. We have people that, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. We have sex therapists, we have DEI coaches, we have all kinds of niches. We have, I feel like if I look in the Slack channel alone, that will help me too. So many, and all of them are making money with email and just absolutely killing it. So I would actually say we have very few, one of the common niches in the industry is like business coaching or marketing. We actually have very few compared to a lot of the other ones. We have one person who teaches you how to feel safe with photos, like photography, photo confidence. We have done for you service providers that do Airtable, that do different systems, that do Notion, that do, like, we have all kinds of niches. And that's just really powerful because, for one thing, you'll always find someone that you need, which is nice. If you ever need someone, you just post it in the random channel and you'll get somebody. And also our strategy has worked for all of them. So if it's worked for all of those niches, it's going to work for you. With side hustlers, we do have side hustlers in the program. And what's really incredible is we had someone recently who's a side hustler that was like, I've never been to a call because it's during my work hours, and I've gotten everything I've needed just from the Slack channel, just from the curriculum. And that's just amazing because anytime she's been in a program, she's felt like the success hinged on being there live, and it really doesn't. And so if you're a side hustler that's worried about being able to participate in certain ways, we've really designed it with you in mind, because I was a side hustler too. I was a side hustler too. I found 2 of my past coaches in the program too. That's awesome. Sorry, I mean, how many people are coaching us if we join? Like, how many coaches do you hire in your program? So currently we have 3 coaches. I'm in Slack every day, and currently we have 3 coaches. Yes, thank you for clarifying. I misunderstood that original question. Cool. Anybody else? Yes, and I know exactly, I know my clients so well because I'm always in Slack. No problem. No problem, Nina. Great question. Any other questions? So good. Yeah, actually, speaking of being in Slack every day, like when I'm on my 25% MVP calls, the quarterly calls, it's so funny because I don't know if Simi's still here, but Simi, just the other day, we were on a quarterly call and I was like, Simi, and I like gave her some hard, spicy coaching. And she looked like taken aback because like we haven't talked in like however long. And I was like, yeah, I know what's going on. We need to do this, this, and this. And she was like, okay, I hear you. And so it's really nice because I feel like I just love being able to get to know you all and knowing what's happening with you all. And the more you post in Slack, the more we're all able to get to know you better. Or the more you ask questions on a call or wherever, like the more we're able to get to know you. I always say that if you want to be known, make yourself known and we will know you. Right. And so, like I said before, Simi's someone that posts all the time in Slack. So we just get to know her really well. So join. Yay, Raquel. So proud of you. So excited. And honestly, I think Slack is better versus the calls because like you can, you can be in a Slack channel and be, first of all, you can ask like a more like thorough question if you want without it being on the spot. And just like being able to spend time with a coach in Slack is really, really helpful. And so we always answer your Slack messages and we always make sure you have that support you need. Yeah, the Slack is it. No, it really is. The Slack is where it's at. Not to make a favorite, but the Slack is where it's at. I love that Slack channel. Any other questions? So good. So good. Like, I just want to show you how much support you receive in the Slack channel alone. Let me just share my screen real quick on this. There's this one thread. Hold on. Zoom is not. There we go. Like this is a coach and a client. Look at this. Client was able to drop all of this, coach, all of this, client, right? Coach, all of this, right? So the amount of support in the Slack is just chef's kiss. If you have, ooh, this is good. If you don't have your niche down, can you join and thrive? So far, I am a general coach. Yes, so fun fact about me. Okay, fun fact for all my life coaches. I created the offer story because of you all. You all created the offer story because I was coaching a lot of general life coaches that were, long story short, they were having a hard time selling a clear result because they were so general, right? They were so general. And it was incredible because I was able to use the offer story to help them to improve their messaging, even though they were general. And so some of the success stories we have is we have a general life. Actually, the one that sold a client with just 2 subscribers was a general life coach. And I remember she came on a coaching call and she was like, I don't have a niche. And we were like, no problem. Here's your messaging. Go. And then she came back in the Slack channel and was like, I signed a client with 2 subscribers. That was a general life coach. And we have other general life coaches that have improved their messaging with us. Even though it's general, we've been able to help them thrive regardless of having a niche, right? Like a classic, life niche. Another one who's a general life coach, my client Catherine, she made over $50,000 in the program as a general life coach, and she was selling everything. She was selling relationships and dating and all of these different things. She was also selling general, she talked about, being a highly sensitive individual and how to navigate life, how to break your coffee addiction. She had so many things that she would talk about, and she made over $50,000 with us as a general life coach. She was actually the one that I said that never came to any calls, but she listened to all the replays and she made 50K in her launch. Such a good question. So yes, you can absolutely thrive. And Joshua, if you want to drop the link again for everyone. What other questions do we have? These are such good questions. I'm here till everyone gets their questions answered. I had told you all in 2021, when I was in the RV, I had my funnels agency. I was super burned out and I ended up just going to one-on-one coaching. I just started selling just one-on-one coaching, and I hadn't had any one-on-one coaching clients at all. Was not selling one-on-one coaching, never sold it. I had one-on-one coaching clients at some point, when I first started, because I offered intensives and things like that to people on the back end, but I never sold forward-facing one-on-one coaching. And in 2021, when I told you all that I was making email sales in the RV, that was me finally booking my first one-on-one coaching applications. And I was my one-on-one coaching was $2,500 a month. And I was selling that through email to my small list and booking applications for one-on-one coaching. I was signing my first one-on-one coaching clients with email. So if you're someone that's just starting, and we've gotten that question quite a bit, oh, I'm just starting. Should I focus on this? Should I focus on that? I was signing my first one-on-one clients, even going back in 2020 when I started my business. 2019, 2020, I was selling my first Done For You clients with email. All of it was with email when I was getting up there, right? With my client base. And so it was funny because even though I was hustling and doing all the different strategies, whenever I would track my sales, it was always coming from email. So when I finally leaned all the way into it, I was I should have done this so much before, which clients say that all the time. So if you want to build your business and get your first clients to your first 100K with email, and you want to start out social media optional, that's going to be my best recommendation for you. I am already in MBE, so want to join again with the messaging bonus. Just wondering how to come up with 10 messaging for myself. Yes, we can. I recommend starting with dropping your offer story. Yeah. You're welcome to submit your ideas in. So I recommend like if you're already in MDE, feel free to create ideas and submit those in. We'd love to see them. Yeah. Yeah, so for anyone listening to this, if you're in MD and you're like, I love that bonus, I want that bonus, submit 10 ideas and we'll review them in Slack. But if you're someone that wants to have them delivered to you, you're not in $1 million email, join within the next 48 hours. I'm still here answering questions. Any other questions? Trying to think of other things that people have asked throughout the past few weeks, mainly just like I have a low amount of subscribers and I told you about the story of the 2 subscribers. When she told me that, I was like, just so you know, I'm never going to stop talking about that. We have people with 2 subscribers. We have people with 50 subscribers that are signing clients and booking out. We have people with 30 subscribers that are signing clients and booking out. We've helped with so many things. With small lists. Can you talk about how you teach selling versus nurturing in emails? Yes, selling is nurturing. So we believe in the program that selling is nurturing, selling is value. And we teach you that when you're in your $1 million energy and you believe that selling is value, you create very valuable sales content. When you don't believe selling is value, all you're doing is writing like these super long emails that nobody wants to read, or they're super long and they're getting lost and they're confused. Your clients want help. They want to know how to work with you. So we really teach you that selling is value. And the more you sell, the more value you provide to your audience. And so we have clients all the time that will drop in the email wins channel and they'll be like, I have always been so afraid of sounding salesy. I've been so afraid of pitching in every email, all these things, but I'm getting email reply backs that people love my emails. I'm getting email reply backs that they're obsessed with my emails, but I'm selling so much more than I usually do. And I'm like, because selling is value and people love when they get emails from people in their $1 million energy. Right? Like people love reading those emails. Nobody likes reading bad emails. Everybody likes reading emails from people that are in their $1 million energy and that are selling and giving value at the same time. So that's how we teach it inside the program. Great question. We love being salesy inside $1 million email. I don't have anything but some videos on Instagram and no CTA. My concern has been that I don't have my foundation yet, such as lead magnets to get the email before joining. So we'll help you, Tammy. This is great. We'll help you with the foundation. So we have an entire email basics module that helps you with the tech and setup. It'll be done quickly, right? It'll be done really, really quickly. So you're not going to have to worry about that. That can be the first thing you go to is you go through to that email basics module and you'll get everything set up by tonight. Honestly, we walk you through it. So don't worry about that. And when it comes to your videos on Instagram and no CTA, we also tell you what to CTA to grow your list. Any other questions? Do we get help with emails to re-sign or renew clients? So you can totally use our strategies anywhere in your business. So we have, this is great, actually. I have a client that last launch they sent re-sign emails like to get people to re-enroll. And they sent a sequence of re-sign emails. And they used all of the $1 million email frameworks. They used the copywriting frameworks to help people, want to re-enroll. And they used all of that. And so you absolutely can use the program to get people to re-sign. And if you want your emails reviewed, your re-signed emails reviewed, you'll submit them to a copy review and we'll review them for you. Yeah, Jasmine said we can get them copy reviewed too. Exactly. You can get copy reviews. And she had a super successful re-sign sequence. A ton of people re-signed with that sequence. And yep, you could totally get a copy review. Great question. When it comes to making your first 6 figures, let's talk about making your first 6 figures to $1 million. So when it comes to making your first 6 figures with email, we have clients that have made it in as fast as 3 to 4 months, their first 6 figures. And just incredible, which I showed you one case study of that. We've had people make 6 figures in one launch. And so it happens very quickly, which is incredible. We had a client, her name is Holly, and she came in, and it was so funny because before she joined, she was like, I've been in other email programs. What makes this different, et cetera. And I was like, it's not us. That's all I can say. It's not us. Right. And so she came in the program and she told us that for the whole year, she made $27,000 in her launches. And in her first launch with us, in her first launch with us, she made over $60,000. It was just under $70,000. And then she did one more, she did like a mini launch at the end of the year and she made another over $10,000. I can't remember the exact number. So over $70,000 just in the first few months. So she's already at 6 figures now as well. But I remember seeing that and being like, oh my goodness. Like she had told me that it took her in a previous email program. She had created 100K over a few years, right? And in our program, she made it in a few months. Just ridiculous. And then the same goes for once you hit 100K, the same goes for your next 200, 300, 400, 500, all the way to $1 million. We have clients that, I have one client inside the program who was at, I think it was 600K when they joined the program, 600K a year. And within the full, they ended up hitting $1 million the next year and in the program using the $1 million email frameworks. So what is that? 400 additional thousand a year using our frameworks. So things happen quickly over here, which we love. I have to run, but this was awesome. Oh, good. Thank you, Nina. Thank you for asking questions. Any other questions? Can the program help and coach on messaging based on price point? For example, high ticket versus low ticket. I'm building on a new offer for high net worth individuals. So good. So our philosophy is actually that your messaging can convert at any price point. So absolutely, we can help you if you're looking to attract high quality leads and you're looking to attract high net worth individuals. We can absolutely help you with that messaging for that. Yes. We have clients, actually someone just posted in the Slack channel about board executives. I think it was like board executives and things like that. So we definitely have clients in the program that are speaking to those high net worth, high earning individuals for sure. Yeah, great question. We actually, not even just that, but we also have people that serve like executives just in higher positions as well. Like we have people that serve schools, that talk to, boards and schools and all of those things. So we have people that are working with like VPs and things like that. It's not just people that are working with, entrepreneurs or one type of career. I see people still on. What questions can I answer?
Thank you all for staying. Any other questions? And if I missed your question at all, feel free to redrop it. Yay, see you inside, Nikki. You're so fun and your work is awesome. Oh, thank you, Julianne. Thank you. So glad. I love seeing $1 million emailers come and support. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Our favorite student trainings are, really the ones I showed you. It's the offer story, it's the write emails fast, and it's the $1 million energy module. Those are our top trainings. Honestly, like those alone makes you 25%. We also just have such incredible like bonus trainings, or the 30-day challenge too. Like our 30-day challenge is probably our highest, what's the word, like highest participation. People are constantly doing the 30-day challenge, and we're actually doing a live version this summer, which I'm really excited about. We have not done a live version in almost 2 years. And so really excited to do a live version, but people love engaging with the 30-day challenge and supporting each other, and getting supported in Slack. It's really, really cool to see that. And so those are the main ones. Also our launch workbooks. So, and Jasmine mentioned that our launch workbook is a big one, because we literally walk you through how to execute an email launch and how to just be able to write the emails you need to convert. And also what I love about this program is that in your launch, you can get on a live call and get coached in your launch. You can go to the Slack channel. There are people that are like, hey, I got some sales, but I want to increase them. Hey, I'm getting these questions and I want to write an email about it. What's your suggestion? So being able to coach mid-launch is huge. Appreciate your work, just staying on and enjoying your energy. Thanks, Jules. Thanks for answering. By the way, I sell coaching into my local currency because I specifically help Filipino professionals. So I do a mix of English and a bit of our local language too. Do you have clients who do the same and don't charge USD? Yes. We have clients that are in their own countries. So we have Europe, Asia, Africa. We have worldwide clients that are doing it in their own currency, and it will still apply. They're also sometimes doing it in their own language as well. So it absolutely applies. The program is in English. But if you are writing emails in your language, that's totally fine. I will say when you do the copy reviews, they'll be in English. But yeah, if you want to end up translating them to your language, you absolutely can. Great question. Annalise, one of our clients, charges euro and writes in French and has made $46,000 with us. So absolutely welcome here. Yay. Yes, join us. Any other questions? These have been such good questions, y'all. Thank you so much. Oh, I learned so much every time you coach and present. Thank you. Thank you. So sweet. The support. Oh my goodness. Thank you all. I created $1 million email. I was just looking at my background, and I'm just like, wow, look at where I came. I'm so excited. I created $1 million email because I struggled having to be on social media. I actually like social media when it's optional.
That's another thing. I say social media optional because I'm like, I actually love like sharing on social media. I call myself a blogger baby. Like I grew up in like the YouTube era and the blogger era, the MySpace. Like I love social media when it's not required. And I found that when I started my business, it was so hard. I just realized it was so hard for me to have to be on it. And I really struggled with video specifically. It would really activate, because I live with depression, chronic depression personally. And I found that like visibility would actually activate me more. I would pick myself apart. I would pick apart everything I said. I would re-record 100 times. It just was miserable for me to do. And even webinars like this, like people don't know this. I was just talking to my team about this in the green room before we started. I'm like, I have a hard time with stuff like this. Like I'm putting myself out there because I want to help more people. But I'm like, I am an email girl all the way. And I created the program because I liked being able to be in my hoodie and to make 6 figures. I like being able to be sad and make 6 figures. Like, I just like that. And so, and to be in my bed and to be at home and like to not have to like feel like I have to dress up or anything like that. All of that is why I created $1 Million Email, because I know that other people feel the same and I want people to have that. And also being a funnels agency owner, I was like, no, millionaires are doing this. And so we need to be doing this now. In order to create 1 million, let's start now. And so for me, that's what it was. That's what it was. That's why I created it. Exactly, me too. Social media is more fun when it's optional. Exactly. I love a good Kardashian voiceover reel, but not required to sell my offer. And the industry was really missing. Everybody was like talking. When I came in 2019, everybody was talking about emails, and they were talking about it in a way like, because you don't own social media, because you only own your list, and because it was a lot of that. But I'm like, what if that I don't care so much about? Like, what if I like have more reason to do email than just that? And also, because people were only talking about that, they weren't giving real 6-figure $1 million money making strategies. They were teaching you how to create a freebie and get subscribers and not convert them more than a little bit. And for me, I wanted a program that can convert hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars with email. I wanted a program that could make email your business model. And that's what the industry was missing. And it was a lot of the programs you join at that time, and even now, they have email calendars and content packs and templates and all those things. And like, they give you a general gist of, you can ask your coach, how many emails do you send a week? How many But at the end of the day, I wanted a program that was dedicated to people making all of their income with email if they wanted to. And I wanted it to be that good and to be that thorough, which is why every single thing I've been talking about, I've been very much like, I know you, I know this. We've covered that, we cover this, we cover that, because I wanted a place for it to be thorough. And that's why I created $1 Million Email. Glad we got to see you today. I enjoy video and showing when I want to, not because I have to. Yep, I have so many questions, but I'm sure you answered them in the note. No, ask them now, Tammy. I love the option of being social media optional, following the crowd, so to speak. Didn't resonate with me. Your MBE is genius. Oh, thank you. Yes, if you're thinking about joining next round, tell us why. Tell us your question. Tell me your biggest email problem. Put it in the chat. And Tammy, I'm here, so please answer your questions or ask your questions. I remember you shared how you can easily sell through a webinar because of writing emails. Yes. Do we get assistance on having evergreen webinars inside MDE too? Yes. So we teach you specifically the webinar email. So we have a bonus webinar email course, and we teach you how to use and apply all the email strategies to anything you're doing. But in this case, it's your webinar, and we teach you how to do that. I show you my exact process and how writing emails helps me create great webinars in that bonus. It's in our launch module. And so, yes, we teach you how to have a high converting email strategy, no matter what you're doing. But we did recently do a very specific course on webinar emails to help answer all the nuanced webinar email questions that come up. So we absolutely can help you with that. How long do we get access to the curriculum and the calls? 12 months access to all curriculum and calls, and it's designed to drop in at any time. And we had actually one of our clients, Lee, she was worried about joining, and she was like, I can't start for the first 3 months, but I really want to join this round because I am going to need you. And we were like, you can drop in at any time and you'll be fine. She dropped in 3 months later, made $40,000. We were like, hi, nice to see you. And so it's designed to be able to drop in at any time, and you're not gonna, it's like I said, everything is fast. Yes, great question. Yeah, and if you're wondering what to ask, tell me your biggest email problem, put it in the chat. And I'll share with you how we can help you. Feel free to let me know your biggest email problem if you're wondering what to ask, and I can tell you how I can help you. While you are thinking of something, I'll think of something too. I'm trying to think of other things people ask. Let me think. Something that someone comes to us with a lot is high opens and low clicks. So people they're like, I'm writing emails and people open all the time. I get super high opens. Funny enough, they get higher than me and they get low clicks. And we teach them we help them improve that. And specifically, we tell them we need to focus on sales, not clicks. Don't worry about clicks. We need to focus on sales. And so we have an entire workbook dedicated to teaching you how to figure out why people are opening and not buying. And that's a really popular workbook. It's called the email conversion wheel. And so anytime you can look at that workbook and figure out exactly why people are emailing, not buying, and you can get a copy review to figure that out. You can ask in the Slack channel, you can ask on a coaching call. There's so many ways to make sure that you're getting your results. Great. Yeah. So even if you are somebody asked a question. How many emails a week? How many emails do we need to send a week? So our strategy that we teach you is to send 3 to 5 a week, just like you're probably doing on social. So we have you do the same thing there. But I want to talk about also, if you are someone that's in the beginning stages and you're like, okay, I would love to join, but I want to get that foundation set. We have people get subscribers so quickly inside the program. So like I said, it's the first thing that we teach you. We have our 5 steps, and one of the 5 steps is creating that $1 million lead magnet that we talk about that gets you subscribers. And we have clients, we have a rock climbing coach that got 500 new subscribers in 1 week with us, but we also have clients that like I just showed you in the Slack channel, somebody was like, wow, I got 10 quality leads. And she was so excited to just have quality leads because she's actually someone that has gotten hundreds of subscribers before, but they haven't been quality. So we help you get subscribers, but specifically we help you get quality subscribers fast. So in the first 30 days, in the first week, honestly, the majority of people that join and they implement those 5 steps, in the first week, you can get subscribers and you can be making sales by by that week. And we've seen that in the program. We have examples of that. So if you're wondering like, okay, like how beginner is too beginner, truly we have had people come in with 0 subscribers, set it up within the week. They have a list of quality leads that they could be selling to. I'm curious, what do you suggest for following up with hot leads in one-on-one coaching? Example, they already applied with my form and said they are ready to invest, but they suddenly don't reply when they receive the invoice. Actually, in the 30-day challenge, we have a workbook that talks about that helps you evaluate what happened that made them not receive the invoice. But when it comes to, or that made them not pay the invoice right away. However, when it comes to following up, the way we teach it is we help you to actually to write better emails that they're going to be reading, and they're going to like the emails are going to be the follow-up. But not only are you not having to follow up that one person and have an awkward conversation, but you're going to also at the same time be selling to a group of people. So not only are you going to naturally follow up with that person and they're going to finally pay that invoice, but also you're going to get more applications than if you just send one follow-up. Does that make sense, Nick? Like the weekly series that we teach is the follow-up. That's the follow-up. And you're also at the same time getting new applications. Yeah, good. Yep. So that's always been my strategy. My strategy is always like whenever like I get off a sales call or whatever, whenever that happens, I'm still creating content and I know that that person is seeing it. So excited to do the weekly series inside MDE. Yeah, so good. My team is just messaging me and making me giggle. Any other questions? We still have a few people on, so don't hesitate to ask. Let's talk more about foundations. So let's say you have no email marketing platform. Like you don't even have an email marketing platform. We share a really beginner-friendly free platform. And we share that in the program. And we also give you, like we share 3 of our favorite platforms. And if you're a brand new beginner, we tell you exactly what platform to go with, and it's free. So we start there with getting you on a platform, and you don't even have to pay for it right now, right? Then we show you exactly, we show you how, like what to put in your opt-in page, what to write, exactly what to write on your opt-in page. If you were to do this tonight, you will have an opt-in page within the next hour. We teach you exactly how to set up your opt-in page. Then from there, we show you exactly how to pitch your opt-in to sell it without launching. I don't know if y'all remember, but back in 2019, people used to always say, launch your freebie like it's an offer, like it's a paid offer. No need. We tell you how to pitch it right away and get subscribers right away, like today, tomorrow. You could be getting subscribers by tonight or tomorrow. You can put it on wherever the link on wherever you're creating content right now. And so we get you the platform. If you're at ground zero, we get you the platform. We tell you exactly what to write on your opt-in and how to create it. And then from there, we even teach you the email vocabulary, like just the main things you need to know to understand so that you navigate the program very quickly and easily. Like I said, we have a client who came in that was not emailing at all, that didn't have anything, not a platform, not nothing, and made over $10,000 since joining back in January, February. I think it was February, and started from zero. Excuse me. So platform, opt-in, CTA, we walk you through that exact process of getting subscribers. Then from there, we'll help you create 20 email topics tonight. you will have 20 email topics to write and create. Now, let's say you're at ground zero and you're like, okay, well, I can't be writing to nobody. Take those email topics, put them wherever you're creating content right now. Like, let's say you're creating on Instagram, put it on Instagram and drive people to your email list. And then you're going to use those again to send those. You're going to send the rest of your content ideas to the email list, right? So platform, this is how we help you from ground zero. Platform, opt-in, CTA, and content ideas could be done tonight. And if you're a side hustler, you could be at work tomorrow getting subscribers. That's what I did. Actually, fun fact, Sundays are really special to me. This is why I launch on Sundays, because I did everything on Sunday. I did all my emails on Sunday as a side hustler. I did all my email stuff, all my marketing. I did it all on Sunday. And so now that's my little symbolic why I launch on Sundays, because I did it all that as a side hustler. I did it every Sunday. But this is just one time. All you're going to have to do is the platform, the opt-in, the CTA, come up with the content ideas. You're going to have a month's worth of content ideas by tonight if you wanted. Get those content ideas reviewed, get your copy reviewed, send it into the copy reviews. Have all of it by this week. So truly helping you from ground zero. If you feel like you're at ground zero, we will help you. When it comes to, we've talked a lot about like evergreen and launching, we've used that language a lot. So evergreen just means if you have an offer that you don't launch, right? You're not launching, maybe you have a done for you offer or one-on-one coaching or whatever. You're just selling until you book out. So we help you to sell until you book out. Same thing with launching. We help you if you want to have a more like structured launch. We also help you actually structure your launch. We give you all the logistics. We tell you what to send, what emails to send when, all of the logistics of launches as well. And we help you to sell until you book out as well. We had a client who was selling a done for you service and was just selling until they booked out. And we helped them daily. She was asking questions almost every single day to get booked out. And now she is booked and busy with done for you services. She has systems. She now is an agency. Like, she wasn't an agency before. Now she has a whole systems agency. Like, it's a whole thing. And so, yeah, we help you until you book out, sell until you book out, or we help you launch as well. So whichever one you're in, we got you.